Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video I'm back with another video helping you guys out with the monster week. So there's a monster week right now going on and you don't really have too much time. I wanted to make this video as soon as possible because as soon as I seen it I'm like, I gotta make a video on it because a lot of you guys I'm sure wanted my opinion on what monster you should actually purchase, which one's worth investing in. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video and I hope you do find it helpful, and if you do, make sure to drop a like in return. But anyways guys, let's go on and get started. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and not waste any time and get into this straight away. So take a look at this. We have Lamuna as our first option. If you are looking for a supporter, let's say supporter mixed with denier, but mainly a supporter, somebody with anticipation, giving you random positive stat effects and also debuffs to the enemies, and also random positive stat effect that's a status caster as well. This monster is a must-have for team wars, especially for those players out there that wants to be competitive in team wars. You do need Lamuna. Like Lamuna's a very good monster, especially for PvP as well. So PvP and Team Wars, especially Team Wars, but PvP as well. This monster is really good. Defense, especially, this is like one of the best defense monsters. So besides that, we have Kitten 11. Kitten 11 is one of the best monsters and will definitely be one of the best for a few more eras. So if you're looking for a really good supporter, somebody to actually invest in, that will, you know, it will be worth your gems for a while, then Ken 11 is the one. So this monster can basically provide damage boost, can NER, heal, apply stamina regen. I believe apply stamina regen, or is it give stamina regen? One of the two. But also trade a table and open up the path for you. So this monster is really good. Now Voltic Redeem. A lot of you guys have been actually asking me, should you get Voltic Redeem over Serpentix? In my personal opinion, I think Voltic Redeemed is a better option than Serpentix, because Voltic Redeem, think about it this way. Extra turn monsters, they last a very long time compared to anyone else. Like, okay, let's go ahead and compare, let's say for example, Dark Voltic with another anticipation monster. Not really anticipation, but like Pierce, let's say. So for example, Harpiker is really bad, so let me not compare it to Harpiker. I know it has Pierce, but let's say Elfira or Dark Voltic. I'd go with Dark Voltic. I know Elfira is a good monster and so is Dark Voltic, but Dark Voltic, you can still use it up to this day. Elfira, you have more options. You have more, you know, monsters nowadays with, you know, Pierce mechanic. So there will always be monsters with Pierce. What I'm trying to tell you guys is Voltic Redeem will last you a while. This is one of the best monsters to invest in. So if you are looking for a really good attacker, Voltic Redeem is the one, and it's going to last you a while. So Grinding, on the other hand, one of the best Pierce monsters. I know it's a nature monster and a fire meta, but think about Team Wars, you know what I mean? The monster's pretty good. So besides that, we have this one. This one's actually really good. Oh wait, he's actually here. No way, I have to purchase this. Alright, so yeah, I gotta get him. Every time I log onto my phone to purchase him, it goes away. It's so weird. It's like, it might be a glitch or something. You've gotta be kidding me. Look at this. So this is my other account, but this right here is my main account, as you guys can see. Let me actually show you guys this. I'm gonna bring it up really close, okay? Pay attention. So here we have, right next to Grind Day, we have this monster that I need. But look, who do we have next to Grind Day? Yeah, that's not it. That's not the one I'm looking for. So it's so weird because on my main account, that monster is like never available. It's so weird. So that's, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It might be like blacklisted. I don't know if that's a thing, but like that monster is not on my other account. It's only on this account. It's so weird. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but anyways, besides this, guys, this is actually one of the best. So by the way, pick up this monster is one of the best, so definitely pick this one up. Then we have Ravenbot. Don't pick up Ravenbot, that one's trash. This one's not the best. No, not worth the gems. Bio Warbot, no, heck no. Debunk is also pretty bad. George Lotto, he used to be good, but unfortunately not anymore, so don't invest in that. Parabot's not good either. Calamatibus, for the 345 gems, in my personal opinion, I think you can go with a better water monster than Calamatibus. I'd rather go with Voltic Redeemed, or I could go with another monster rather than Calamatibus. I know it's a pretty good attacker. It does have the immediate death countdown, and also all that, you know, death countdown skills, insta kill, things like that. But like, I don't know. I don't think it's worth the 345 gems. That's what I'm trying to say. Like 345 gems, that's just too much for a monster like this. It is a good monster, don't get me wrong, but like I don't think it's worth 345. So that one's up to you. Okay, I'm gonna let you decide that. Harpiker, not worth the 345. Phase Rogue Pro, no. Commander Morgan, no. This one's actually pretty good for Team War defense only. Like I said, so Ambiosonic, because it has that random positive stat effect. If you are trying to play competitively, especially like for team wars, if you're trying to play a competitive team war, this right here is the monster. It's pretty good for defense, okay? But besides that, let's see what else we have. All these monsters that I'm not going to mention, that I'm just going to kind of like scroll through, they're not worth it, okay? Don't purchase them. Fropsy is actually pretty good, but 345 gems for Fropsy, I don't know about that. I'm going to let you decide this one too. It's like a 50-50 basically. Then we have Connector. Connector is actually pretty good, especially for bounty hunts. So if you want to make that investment, go ahead and do so. This is not worth it. Dragbite's actually not that bad either. So if you want to go with Dragbite, you can. But I would say go with another dark attacker than this. I'd probably go with the Alfira over Dragbite. But anyways, Darman's actually pretty good too. So definitely invest in Darman, one of the best supporters. Especially if you have Karadar's Horn, for example. That one's a really good talent. It goes very well with that monster. Rousal Doom is not worth 345. Empress Lithium is not worth it either. Koi Boy, if you are looking for a water megaton, water especially, let's say if you're missing Snow Gross or Sky Cold or any of the other top meta monsters, then this one's going to be your choice. That's going to be an option for you. Darko's not worth it. Chronobite's not worth it either. Most of these monsters right here that I'm just going to scroll through is not worth it. Now, when it comes down to Nuke Aura, this monster is actually good for the villains, I believe that is, right? Is that villains right there? I think that's the one. For this book right here specifically, for Team Wars, it's really good. And for superheroes. So if you're lacking in these two books, this monster is pretty good. Okay? For defense. Buster Rex is actually not that bad either. So if you're looking for like a taunt slash megaton monster, he's pretty good. Adolescent's not worth it. Prospero the Great's good for Team Wars, for like defense, for example, because I know he's in some restrictions. There is like a wasteland restriction or something like that, I think what it's called. This monster, you can go ahead and, you know, I think this is the book right here. This is now in Team Wars, by the way. So if you want to pick it up for that, go ahead and do so. Not too many monsters are in that book. Bofrost, not worth it. Krills is not worth it either. Zarkane, 345 gems. I don't know about this one. This is like a 50-50 decision. He is good because of that random negative status effect that he actually applies with his status caster for defense, for Team Wars defense. But like that's about it. So if you want to pick it up for that, go ahead and do so. These guys are not worth it. Now, this is another one of those monsters. It's only good for that random positive status effect that he has with his status caster. Whenever you see that random positive status caster, it's really good. It just makes the monster automatically good. So for Team Wars defense, this monster is good. But everything else, not so much. But anyways, moving on. Let's see what else we have. Nefelser, I don't know about Nefelser. I mean, this one's like a 50-50 too. So if you want to go ahead and pick it up just for the Undead book, because this monster does have Undead Hater as a status caster. So if you want to pick it up for that, go ahead and do so. These monsters are not worth it. These ones aren't worth it either. Moving on. Grateful Ted's actually pretty good. So if you are looking for a Megaton monster, fire and light tank, this one's actually pretty good against Serpentix and Cupid. He's going to resist those damages. Clax, it's a meh monster. Device is actually pretty good with that random negative status effect that he applies as a status caster. So if you would like to pick him up for Team Wars only, this monster is good. Serpentix is, I mean, come on, it's Serpentix. He's been good since he got released, you know, from that Blossom era. So yes, it's still worth picking him up. King Adam is also very good if you're looking for a Megaton monster. If you are looking for an extra turner attacker or supporter, he's the one. Go for it. She's still really good. Moving on. Nerda's very good. Now, I know I didn't mention these two. I'm not really a huge fan of them. When it comes down to Robo Rabbit, Voltic Redeem is a better option. So go with Voltic Redeem. Why would you want to go with this one? Now, if you're thinking, what about the books here? Well, find a better monster. Find a different one. Robo Rabbit's not it. Okay? Epigursus, on the other hand, Fire and Dark Tank. I'd rather go with the Grateful Ted monster that I mentioned earlier. So go with that one. Now, when it comes down to here, these three monsters you see, they're worth picking up. So if you're looking for a supporter, Nerda is one of the best. Shadow Yena is also very good monster to open up the path for you and support. Forge Labs is also a very good supporter, can apply triple damage, double damage, I think 25% or 50% damage boost, and a bunch of heal as well with NER. It's a really good monster. Duke is very good. It's like Grag Shock. It's like a Grag Shock but on steroids basically. This monster is really good. Enhancer for Team Wars maybe, if you want to pick it up. That's a 50-50 right there. Nishant the Great, not worth it. I'd rather go with Enhancer, honestly. Slob is good for Team Wars and Team Wars only. Volcanics is pretty good for Team Wars and Team Wars only, to be honest. Merc, I like his, you know, one trade that blocks Resurrection. So if you want to pick it up for Team Wars, but honestly, 322 gems is a lot for that monster, so I don't know about that one. I'm gonna ignore these because these monsters are all trash. All of these are trash right here. I'm sorry, I know some of you guys are like, what about Magmor? Magmor is not trash. It's a good monster for starters. I know he was a PvP, a free-to-play PvP monster. Most of these monsters you see here, they're good for starters and starters only. For competitive scene, I made this video just to help you guys out. For those guys that are looking for a monster that will help you in the long run, you know what I mean? Something that you can keep for a while, not something that's just gonna help you for a little bit and then you could just, you know, stop using it. So these monsters, yeah, they may be good for now, but you know what I mean? In a competitive scene, they're just garbage. I'm sorry to say that, but Fireful is one of the best supporters. Has extra turner, has damage boost, random negative stat stack, random pulse stat stack, pretty good monster. Talika. Now here's the thing: when it comes to Talika, I'd rather go with Nerida. So pick up Nerida over Talika. But if you already have Nerida and you want to make another investment in like the support category or magic and nature, whatever category you're looking for, this is the one. So it's a really good monster, but I like Nerida more. These monsters are all bad. Bad. Let's see. Moving on. Steel Groth is okay. I like Slob more. Boulder is still one of the best extra turner monsters in my opinion. He is packed with random negative side effects, random tortures, so pretty good monster overall. Now, who do I like more, Voltic or this one? Probably Voltic, honestly. Moving on. Yeah, this monster has a Mega Taunt, but honestly, it's in the nature category. It's going to die very quickly because of Serpentix and Cupid. Now, you're probably going to compare this monster to like Grindade, but Grindade is an attacker, and that monster has Pierce. This one's a Mega Taunt, supposed to take in all the incoming damage. So there's a difference there, you know what I mean? Euro Divine is still really good. All these three monsters that you see right here, Cherub, Cupid, Elvira, Demon Slayer, and Euro, all three are really good. Rarius is still good, but not one of the best anymore. Like, he's a good denier, but unfortunately not the best. Sylvanas is actually a very good supporter, so if you want to make an investment in that, go ahead and do so. Teddy Bomb's still good. Yeah, Teddy Bomb's not bad. If you want to make that investment. Elfira, in my opinion, is still good. You can still use Elfira. But like, I don't know, this one, I would say yeah, pick it up. 276 gems is not bad. It's not like it's 300 something, you know what I mean? 276? It's not cheap or expensive, it's just there. So, it's not bad. Varaka used to be one of the best, but not anymore. Ignore that one. Monk Flamorg is still one of the best supporters to invest in because of the block resurrection, NER, heals, torture immunity, it's really good. So one of the best supporters here as well. For Team Wars or PvP, especially Team Wars. Master Goldfield is not bad either if you want to make that investment, like, you know, make an investment in somebody that will play disable or apply stamina regen and all that, or stamina removal skills and stuff like that. It's a good supporter, but there are better supporters out there. So they're a better choice, but Master Goldfield is still there. If you want to make an investment in this one, you can because of the Spirit of Destiny talent and the Air Saga. So just for that. Smash is not bad either because this monster has an insta kill skill. If you want to buy it for that, go ahead and do so for Team Wars, sorry, for Team Wars. Spark is still good, a really good tank still. I'm gonna make that, purchase it. Hydro not so much. Jaeger for Team Wars, I would say. And Clutch is still good for Team Wars only, but then there's Plant Domination that just counters it. I believe it's the winter category. Is it? No, it's not winter. Oh, this category right here, spirits. So they're gonna be in the same book, unfortunately. So yeah, you gotta watch out. The Plant Domination literally destroys Clutch. But anyways, No Gross is still good. I know some of you guys are like, what about Weird Eka? There's better support or better monsters to invest in than that one. Dark Voltic, I don't know about Dark Voltic. He's a good monster. Don't get me wrong, but there's, you know, Voltic Redeemed. So let's say you have enough gems for Dark Voltic, but you don't have enough gems for Voltic Redeemed. Then I would say, sure, pick it up. You know, 253 gems compared to 345 or something like that. That is. For now, you can continue using Dark Voltic, but eventually you want to make that upgrade and go switch to the other one. Or if you want to just continue saving and wait for another monster week, then you can do that as well. Moving on. Gahizel, I like his random positive stat stack for Team Wars, and that's about it. Gekon, pretty good monster for Bounty Hunt. If you want to make that investment, go ahead and do so. Moving on. Centeris, there's Sparkus. I'd rather go with Sparkus, honestly. Let me see. Trigger and 4, Jackpack, Ryclops. Why is Ryclops all the way? Oh wait, this is Ryclops. I thought it was the other monster. You know, one of the newest ones that looks like this? There's Hosarius, Cuberion. See, I would say Drobona, but no, there's Cannon 11. Cannon 11 is just better. With Mermotas, there's better tanks out there than that one. Elgata's worth it. Elgata, 230 gems, still worth it. If you're looking for a supporter. Kelly, for Team Wars, if you want to pick it up, you can. But, let me see. I know there's just one monster. The last one, can you guys guess who it is? I'm pretty sure it's here. It's gotta be here. You guys are you guys ready for it? There it is. Darkuma. Darkuma is still worth it, guys. This monster, if you have Soul Drag, if you beat it up to rank 5, you get that random positive stat effect as well. It's a really good monster. It's a good investment to make. So he's like one of those monsters, you know what I mean, with that random positive stat effect that he applies. So it's a good investment to make for the long run, I would say. He's in the corrupted era. That's where I was trying to look for. But yeah, right here, Darkuma. So you get that taunt, hardened, and random. Oh, it's actually rank 3, not even rank 5. So get it to rank 3 and you'll be good. It's pretty good for defense for Team Wars. But yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's Monster Gens video. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and I hope you found it helpful as well. And if you guys did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.